about 25 kilometers an hour from the west in the afternoon. Now, today was fairly seasonal in terms of temperatures. Tomorrow, we are going to get a nice push of very mild air, courtesy of number one, this warm front, this red line. But also, look at these winds generally out of the southwest. By Tuesday afternoon, we're going to be well into these yellows and even some oranges. And that's an indication on this map right here of temperatures well above the freezing mark, close to 15 degrees. But then this cold front, that blue line, will, number one, cool down our temperatures, but also number two, bring us some spotty showers. It's not a lot of rain, but it will be in the afternoon hours. So you're going to feel like it's nice and mild outside. You might want to sit on a patio, but it's coming just in time for people to get out of work. So unfortunately, it might not be the best patio weather. 5 to 10 millimeters for the Greater Toronto region. That extends towards Kingston, up towards Barrie as well. But by the late evening time, it's going to clear out for you. And you'll see that right here. Mild air is bringing April showers, of course. Those bring Mayflowers, so we need it. By Friday morning, it's going to be gone. And Friday's actually looking like a pretty spectacular day to me. We're going to get some calmer winds because tomorrow will be very gusty. But then we're going to be up to 11, which is seasonal. We're here doing live TV at the Weather Network. So counting down, coming up, the live on location mishaps.
It's about 8 feet of snow. And I'm going to slide down and... Okay, back to you guys in the studio.
Why not? A really nice spring day. It's starting to really feel like spring out there. Maybe that's a good thing for some, but for others, I know a lot of people have been tweeting about the allergies that return this time of year, and of course the showers that we have to deal with, which is coming for us tomorrow. Now, generally speaking, it's not a lot of rain. We don't have any rainfall warnings in place by any means, but it's 5 to 10 millimeters nonetheless for Toronto, down towards St. Catharines, Kingston as well, a little bit less towards Montreal. The timing of this is in the afternoon, so it's just in that time when you're going to be traveling home. You maybe want to go hit up a patio because temperatures are really mild in the afternoon, but that's not going to be the best idea. Number one, we have this warm front pushing through. We've got southwest winds, which I want to mention are going to be very gusty, gusts close to 60, even 70 kilometers an hour in southern Ontario tomorrow afternoon. And then this blue line will push on through, and by the afternoon, that is when we're also going to see the rain showers pushing through. By the evening time, it is clearing out, and for Friday, looking at a much better day. Mississauga will be 11 degrees on Friday. Saturday will be 14. But take a look at Thursday, up to 17. Coming up, Kim McDonald will take us around the world in 80 seconds with a look at how Canadians are dealing with winter. 10 a.m. it was -2, but then by the afternoon we climbed up to 8 degrees for the Kitchener-Waterloo region. Glad you could join us. I'm Nicole Karkic. Overnight we're going to see a big bump up in temperatures courtesy of this warm front racing through and southwesterly winds. So the two of them are going to combine together to give us very mild air in place by tomorrow afternoon. And then this cold front's going to race on through. Number one, it will bring us rain. Number two, it will bring some very gusty conditions, and it will also cool us down as we head into Friday. As far as the rain goes, general 5 to 10 millimeters in the GTA up towards Barrie, through Muskoka, Kitchener, as we head to Burlington. That is what's happening. And it's going to happen for the afternoon. Think the afternoon commute home. So it's going to be really mild. It's going to feel spring-like. You might want to head to a patio, but the timing is not perfect for this rain that's coming through. Will end by the end of the day, and then Friday looking great. Find out where this carnival ranks in Rio de Janeiro as we count down the top 5 most colorful parades.
Even during daytime hours, you want to turn on your headlights so that everybody around you can see you well. For the Weather Network, I'm Kasia Badurka.
All right, some good tips to keep in mind because we have rain again in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon. Not as heavy as what we saw on Tuesday, but still of note, we're going to get this rain into the late afternoon. So think kind of the commute time. Toronto seeing 5 to 10 millimeters. Same story around Kitchener, Waterloo, up towards Markham, over towards Whitby, and including Kingston as well. So a general 5 to 10. No warnings are in place at this point. I do want to mention that with this storm coming through, we're going to get, number one, a big pump up in temperatures. So it's going to be very mild, but it's going to be very breezy from the morning into the afternoon with gusts close to 70 kilometers an hour across southern Ontario. So there's Thursday morning. It's in the north, and then by the afternoon, it does sink south. In the wake of this system, winds will die down, and Friday looking really nice with sunshine returning and seasonal values. Coming up, Natalie Thomas shares her most memorable storm that she's covered here at the Weather Network on Wednesday, we had some very mild temperatures as well as the sunshine returning into the afternoon, which was pretty nice after the rain on Tuesday. Even milder for tomorrow. Could be one of the warmest days of the year so far in spots of southern Ontario, with this warm push of air with the warm front along the red line, but also some southwest winds ushering in some milder air. However, that's going to come to an end as we get this cold front pushing through. It will also bring some showers and very gusty conditions tomorrow. From the morning into the afternoon, we could see peak gusts between 60 to even 70 kilometers an hour. So look at that, 16 degrees in Oakville, Burlington region for tomorrow afternoon. But then on Friday, really just closer to seasonal, but it's going to be really sunny, a nice day. Saturday not looking bad either at 13. And then Sunday into Monday, right now, this is looking very soggy, and we're still analyzing the models. But Sunday night into Monday morning could be cold enough that some areas in southern Ontario, particularly through cottage country, could be seeing some snow, a heavy amount at that. So we'll update you on this as the storm comes closer. But Thursday's the closer storm with 10 to 15 millimeters, generally speaking, in southern Ontario. And there's that storm that is approaching as we head into the end of the weekend. Get up close and personal to what it's like to Paris, one of my favorite cities in Europe. As we look to Thursday's forecast, pretty nice, 20 degrees. We are seeing some overcast conditions. Enjoy. Waterloo, it was -2, which is just average for an overnight low. By the afternoon, it did climb up to 8 degrees, and temperatures are steadily rising into tomorrow. Along this warm front, also, we're going to get a big push of southwest winds. Along this front, some showers, though. So it's going to be windy, it's going to be a little bit wet, but very mild tomorrow. Just pack your umbrella when you head out the door. Toronto seeing generally 5 to 10 millimeters. This will clear out by your Friday morning. Coming up, Mark Robinson gets terrifyingly close toward tornado and tornado terror. Rivers and streams flowing high and fast. We are around the springtime, of course, needing to be mindful of being close to the streams with a lot of flood watches in place, especially around the Grand River. As we look to Thursday, a little bit more spring showers on the way. 5 to 10 millimeters for Barrie, Toronto, over towards Kingston as well. This will begin in the afternoon hours, so the morning's looking pretty good. We're getting a really big push of warm air. It's going to be very breezy. It does clear out by your Friday, however. Coming up, Mark Robinson gets very close to tornadoes, and in the next installment of Tornado Terror.
Yesterday in the GTA, we saw snow, rain, and sun. And it got me thinking, if you were to write a song about the weather yesterday, what would it be called? Thank you so much to everybody that responded. We got some really cool stuff on social media. Michael said a song for all seasons. Pretty much, yeah, that's exactly what we had. Mother Nature's mixed bag of weather goodies. I don't know, that one's a little long for me. The next one, Canadian springtime. That's just the truth, really. It's quite often we see a little snow in spring. Make the Snow Go Away to the tune of Make the World Go Away by Eddie Arnold. That's an oldie but a goodie, and I kind of like that title. I don't know, that one's a little long for me. The next one, Canadian springtime. That's just the truth, really. It's quite often we see a little snow in spring. Make the Snow Go Away to the tune of Make the World Go Away by Eddie Arnold. That's an oldie but a goodie, and I kind of like that title.